Hi, I'm the grumpy old dog lady, and today I want to continue talking about owners' expectations. And in fact, I want to talk to you about my own dogs, past and present. In 1972, I was a youngster, and we had a family dog, a Labrador, rather naughty. A friend suggested that we take it to dog training, so my parents took me off with the dog to a training school. It was there that I saw two people with a black and white dog. It was so intelligent, and I fell in love with the breed. I vowed then that in some time in the future I would own my own border collie. It was only in 1978, when I had finally finished my teacher training at university, that I was able to purchase my first border collie puppy, Shadow. She was a wonderful dog, so clever, and just loved working for me. I used to practice so hard and do all the exercises with her, so that one day we decided to enter a dog show. She was fantastic, and we continued entering, winning prizes all the time. We also had a family German Shepherd, so I started training her and also entered dog shows. And again, she was good, and we won a lot of prizes. We even went on to start doing a new thing at that time, dog jumping. Both my dogs loved it, we did well, we won a lot of prizes. Sadly, as with all dogs, these two got old and it was time for a new dog. I got another border collie, Mistral. Mistral came from a very good father who was again an obedience champion, fabulous worker. Off we started training again, and I started going to dog shows. Mistral did very well in the lower classes. She was okay. We won some prizes. But as we reached the higher classes, it was evident to me that she didn't enjoy working and in fact kept breaking stays to come to find me. I knew then that it was time to stop putting her into shows. She didn't enjoy it. I waited a while, and then a new thing came into this country, dog carting. I thought I would try it. Off I went and took Mistral with me, and we tried it. She loved it. So, of course, we started doing dog carting and entering competitions, and I made her into a dog carting champion, the second border collie in the country to become champion. When she got older, it was time for my next puppy, and now I got a male, Triffin. Triffin is now 16 years and 3 months. He's an old man, but in his heyday, he loved working. He loved doing obedience, he loved doing agility, but most of all, he loved dog dancing. Dog dancing had just come into this country, and I started working with him, and both of us fell in love with it. In fact, it's my passion. And Triffin was wonderful. He would go into the ring, perform, and of course bark his head off. Sadly to lose marks, but he loved it. He was about 4 when I thought maybe it would be nice to have a puppy from him. I'm not a breeder, and I don't advocate that people go and have puppies from their dogs, but I thought it would be nice to have a puppy from Triffin. So I found a breeder. He was registered, the female was registered, we did all the tests, they were fine to breed, and we had a litter. 2 males, black and white, and 2 females, a very rare colouring, shaded sable. I took one of those females, Tegan. She is beautiful, and of course everybody who sees her thinks she's beautiful and says it to her. She preens on it. But I tried a bit of obedience with her. No, she didn't enjoy it. We did some agility. No, she didn't really enjoy it. So I worked on the dog dancing moves for her. The day came when I thought she's ready to enter a show. Off we went. I got into the ring. The music started. She literally did 3 steps and stopped and looked at me. Being the actress that I am, I continued doing the routine on my own. Got to the end, and we did a bow together, and I left the ring. Well, that was an embarrassment, and I knew then and there That was not something that Tegan wanted to do. She was not like her father. Therefore, I had to stop. Luckily, I had a German Shepherd that I was able to pick up the dog dancing, and she loves it, and I continue dancing to this day with her. Tegan? Well, I was off doing some Schutzhund training with Tanner, my German Shepherd, one day, and Tegan was with me. I saw a glint in her eyes. I thought, We were doing man work. That's where the man has a sleeve on and the dog goes in and attacks the sleeve. My German Shepherd was good at it. I wanted to give Tegan a try. She was a natural. She loved it. And I continued doing it with her, and she became the most obedient dog when doing man work. I literally had to whisper, sit, down, come, stay. She was fantastic. This was her calling. I also found out that she liked doing tricks, so I did trick dog training with her and made her up into a trick dog champion. So looking back, I had Triffin, who was my ultimate worker, and I wanted to replicate him, get another ultimate worker. It didn't quite work out like that. My expectations were totally opposite to what Tegan had. I now have a new border collie, Blair, who's 19 months. Yes, I've got him to do dog dancing, and I'm working on all the moves. We shall start trying and maybe entering some competitions soon, but I need to know that he's enjoying himself, and he is going to go on with it if he enjoys himself. If not, I will find something else for him. So what am I saying with all this about my own dogs? I had high expectations on many of my dogs, and they didn't work out. I've had to reassess, look at the dog, find something else, and even then, if the dog didn't like that, I would not push it into doing something. So, look at the dog that you have in front of you. Don't put your expectations onto that dog. Dog might not want to do it. So I want you to think long and hard. Does my dog really like what I'm doing with it? If not, maybe it's time to find something else.